I have something to say about this.
Okay.
I know that the child was not supposed to push the teacher, but let's remember what we went through in our own time.
Okay.
We went through a lot. I remember going to school, boarding school, pours water, beat the hell out of us. First thing we should first try to find out, what did the teacher actually do? Did he try to molest the child? No. No, so many things would have happened. My child will do. Before I stormed that school, I will have heard from my child.
Yeah.
And if possible, that may not be the first time that child has complained about that particular teacher.
Okay.
I'm assuming, because I'm not the one it happened, not my child it happened to. But from experience, I've had a child come back home who is in my care and complain about a certain teacher several times. But when the teacher called me to complain about the particular child, the teacher did not tell me what he did to that child. But when I brought the two of them together, the teacher could not say anything. I had to go to the principal, even though I didn't take the kind of drastic decision this parent took. But let us find out what the teacher has been doing to that child that made the child run out of temper and push, not once, not twice.
Okay.
Before we start judging the parents' action.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay.
Unfortunately, right, most of the children of this generation, maybe parents, they feel say, for you to be a jebo, now when your pikin get bad character. Maybe when your pikin know they get respect, maybe people they think say, na im make you a jebo. But unfortunately, and that is the truth, the principles of life from generation no change. That you will be giving birth to, you go grow, you go eat food, you go drink water, you go breathe air. It no change. Now we human beings decide to change things when we want change to suit us. Because you see this attitude that some of us now give excuse for and funknize discipline that we had and say it was suffering, they shock me. When we were young, your teacher no need to talk to you. You get what you they do when you see her from far.
Even in the streets.
Now I know they talk or say you dey school, oh, you dey street, your house not be school. You see your teacher for road. You go coordinate, and guess what? Those discipline now make many of us for Nigeria today. They feel they survive this suffer where will they suffer. If not, every day people for they commit suicide. Now, please, it is important that we understand. And you see, for that guy, like in talk, I don't know how much they pay when make them allow that abuse. Because according to the narration, the pikin pushed the teacher. The teacher now reacted. Then the papa come. You see that very day for inside the office. Maybe the papa get what he believe later. For that place first, waiting me I believe. Both my principal when they video, both the wife when cause slap me, both the man. You know that wrestling whether they use anything till they fight. Royal Ambo, the office was scattered. And I go collect the money when I don't work. I'll collect it that day because I know they come back.
Before you will start to say, is the teacher right, is the teacher wrong, is the student, what has the teacher done to that child to give him that effrontery to push the teacher twice? Okay. Do you understand? Students respect their teachers a lot. You have gotten to, no, wait, forget it. You have gotten to a point, as a figure, as a respected figure, to have put yourself in that situation where a child will be able to push you. The psychology of children will respect you first. You bring yourself down and they disrespect you. Now, wait. While we were growing up, because people were saying we were raised better. While we were growing up, you dare not do nonsense to me. I walked to my mom and I will tell my mom, this is what happened, my mom will follow me to school.
And be the teacher.
Not be the teacher. Warn the teacher. Warn the see. We were abused. See, we were abused. We were not abused. We were abused, but we called it discipline. We were abused, but we called it discipline. Right? Wait. I'm going somewhere. Now, you see, the suppressive discipline that we face while we're growing up is the reason why some of us grew up and believe that when I also get to the place of position, I should suppress those that are under me. So we need to know, what did the teacher do to have warranted that the daughter, the child, will push the teacher?
Beg to differ. Based on the fact that if you're saying what did the teacher do, that's not what we're talking about here. We're talking about tyranny, plain daylight tyranny. Tyranny, thank you. Are the parents encouraging tyrants is the question, and the answer is yes. No matter what the teacher did, to cry out loud. We're talking about, yes, on Wike being a tyrant, and we're not enjoying it, are we? So if the teacher has molested, has stolen, has kissed his breast, has done whatever it is, why didn't the pupil or the student go and report? That is orderliness. Let us not work with assumptions and presumptions. Okay. Let's not work with what we would have done. Let's work with information on the table. Now, looking at the information at hand, the boy's sister opened a WhatsApp group, added her classmates, and were mocking the teacher. Okay, so potato. What will give the girl an audacity to open a WhatsApp group and be mocking the teacher? Okay, so maybe the teacher molested her too. No matter what has happened, behind the scene, what has happened behind the scene. I'm guessing by today we should have all the information on the table. If the teacher did something to him before, we don't have to put the teacher in that box. That's not fair. I agree. The boy pushed the teacher. I'm not here saying the teacher should have slapped, but I mean that's where emotional regulation comes in. So when it comes to tyranny, tyrants are people that are not emotionally right and regulated. So that means the parents now, because look at the parents' action. The parents came and it was the man that slapped first. Then the woman was trying to do peacemaker, and the next thing she slapped him. What is that? So please, let's not do this in our days. We were punished, or in our days. Let's leave your days aside. We're here today, and we should work with the information at hand. Thank you. Yeah, welcome.
I just realized that Nigerians work with too much emotion. Now, this video we are talking about, what we are talking about is the video in question. And I believe before the parents, the man and the woman, left their house, before coming to the school, they would have asked their child, what did you do that warranted this slap? Or what did your teacher do to you that made you to push him? So with what we are judging now, and we are talking and discussing based on the video we saw online. Now we were supposed to back the parents initially, assuming they just went there to say, next time don't slap my child. But now you went there, you slap as a man. We can even accept that, man to man. You now allowed your wife to go again and slap the man again. And with what we watched again, you will know that that teacher is a calm man. Because if he's not a calm man, he would have planted the woman another slap. So the most stupid thing I saw online this weekend is that lawsuit paper. Because I felt the lawsuit paper is to even apologize to we the online job for slapping, that they acted out of emotion. Instead, what we saw in the paper is that the school should bring down the video and the video should be deleted online. That doesn't make sense. This shows that this child learns all these things from their parents.
Someone who has been in that field before.
Okay.
You know, I happen to be a certified and also a trained teacher.
Okay.
You see, There's this mentality in people's head when they want to talk to teachers. They thought I will fire them separately because I don't understand the ideology. Personally, I had the experience of when I asked students to submit their notes for me to mark. One girl that is still arranging her puberty stage wrote me a love letter and put it inside. So in her head, we're in the same WhatsApp group. So she can now understand. So it's the height of disrespect for me. So for her to have done that, she learned it from somewhere, right? And the punishment I gave to her was in front of her mother. Do you understand? So, like he said something that he will lose his job that day. There is no how your daughter got beaten. We all receive beating when we were in school, right? Sometimes my parents even take me to and say, this boy know they hear something. Focus on this boy. You understand? Help us. We also had experiences of when you misbehave on the street and someone sees you, someone that you don't know, we help you and mend you, and now take you to your mother and say, don't worry, I don't beat her small, I complete her. And that way we grew up with that and we were so scared. When I left Port Harcourt to Enugu for school, 6 p.m., even when I was staying in my own place, I was still scared of staying outside because of the training I got from home. So that girl and her parents, they need some spiritual work.
I would not be put in that position. No. Secondly, if that man was a married man, I know how the wife would have felt seeing another woman slap him like a child. Thirdly, they are embodying the behavior of that child. I've been a teacher. I've worked in a school.
Really? Right.
Yes. If you have worked in a school and the children that you're grooming right now from the so-called elite homes, they don't regard people like that. As a class teacher, I actually had a child that was used to coming to knock on my head. No, I'm not joking. I'm not kidding. He would come. Probably I'm just sitting, I'm walking. He would come and he would. Ow. Like, you know. He said, my man, but you know, I'm expecting my salary. So I will joke around it, but that was actually disrespectful.
Thank you.
So please, sometimes these children act in ways that even as parents, we will be surprised how our kids act. You understand? In school, you will be surprised. So you have to know how to groom your child properly and not make them act outside. They replicate your character.
Okay.
They replicate your image. Thank you.